Welcome back to the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet Countdown. So today on the countdown, guys, I want to talk about Klawf. Klawf is, of course, our brand new crab rave man. Got announced a few months ago, and of course is part of the Titan side quest. So we're going to be going through and fighting a whole bunch of different Titan Pokemon. We currently don't know how many specifically, but for the time being, Klawf is the only legend of the Titans or whatever it is that we have currently announced. So Klawf is the ambush Pokemon. Its typing is pure rock. Its height is 4 feet 3 inches. It weighs 174.2 pounds, and of course, its abilities are Anger Shell and Shell Armor. Now, Anger Shell is a brand new ability to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Klawf's Anger Shell ability is making its first appearance in the Pokemon series. When Klawf's HP drops to half or less, the Pokemon gets angry. This lowers the defense and special defense stats, but boosts its attack, special attack, and speed stats. So it's another reskin, basically. It's kind of OP, don't get me wrong. It reminds me, obviously, of just pure, like, Zygarde 100%. You know, if you get below a certain XP, he gets a crazy boost. So basically, this is just going to be the same thing. So if you get below half, you gotta be careful, and I assume that will be probably even worse for when you actually fight the Titan Klawf, which makes me think that maybe this game is actually going to be kind of a challenge. Spinning eyes that leave no blind spots. Klawf can rotate its protruding eyeballs to see everything around it, eliminating all blind spots. It latches upside down onto cliffs to ambush its prey from above. However, Klawf eventually gets dizzy from the blood rushing to its head, so it can't stay upside down too long. Okay, interesting. That really makes me think that maybe it could have been Rock Bug, but I don't know. Maybe a Rock Ground, possibly. As far as like, well, I'll mention this in a second. Claws that are both strong and dexterous. Klawf's claws can hold onto things very tightly, not letting prey go once within its grasp. It uses one claw to hold its opponent in place while using the other to break its guard and hit it where it hurts. Even if Klawf loses a claw in battle or elsewhere, it will grow back after a while. In certain parts of the Paldea region, Klawf's claws are considered a valuable cooking ingredient. Okay. I mean, basic traits of a crab. They can, of course, grow their limbs back, which is interesting. Weird. It's interesting. I don't think that's always going to tie into anything. Sometimes these Pokedex descriptions do have some tie into actual gameplay, or at least hints to other things. Like last time we got hints to another Pokemon, possibly. But this time, you know what? It's just a crab, man. It's a crab, and he's ready to rave. A few things I wanted to mention about Klawf. I don't think that it's personally going to evolve, in my opinion. I think Klawf will probably have a pre-evolution. Definitely. I do think Klawf will have a pre-evolution. Which makes me think that maybe... Well, I guess it isn't, because it's pure rock, so I would assume the pre-evolution is also going to be pure rock. Which is kind of weird, because I really do feel like Rock Bug fits Klawf a lot more than just pure rock, in my opinion. I mean, I know we have Crustle, but like, I feel like Rock Bug is such a fitting typing for this Pokemon, even though it's just pure bug, or pure rock. But that's fine. So, Klawf, you know what? It's not an amazing Pokemon, in my opinion. I'm not, like, super ecstatic to use it by any means. I'd be excited to fight it and see how much of a challenge it actually is. But other than that, you know what? It's not something I'm like just gonna jump at immediately to grab. I kind of want to wait. Maybe eventually, who knows? There are plenty of Pokemon that I have not liked at first, and then I've used, and then I've liked quite a bit. So, could be the same thing for Klawf here. Who the heck knows? We are 17 days away from the game, or 16, depending on how you look at it. So I'm very excited. We're like practically half a month away from the games. So then that feels insane to me to even say. Absolutely insane.